This topic has been burning for me ever since the news has dropped. And with all the other stuff going on, I apologize I didn't cover it earlier. So, again, with everything that's been going on, I apologize for getting this topic out. But regardless, welcome to the show, everybody. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, WG Deadman, and welcome to another installment of Chatting with the Deadman. Today, this whole topic right here that I'm going to be discussing, it has been burning on my mind for so long that I'm ashamed at myself that I have completely just let it pass. Well, I didn't let it pass. Again, I've been busy doing other series and a lot of other gameplay videos as well. As long as been hanging out more, getting more out there, IRL, and everything else. So, as you can tell, I'm not a big shut-in, but whenever I want to become a shut-in, I basically stay away from the news on the internet. Now, here's what's been going on that I should have covered a lot more often than or earlier than not, but here we go. So, as you guys have known, Star Wars Battlefront 2 has been released for quite some time now, and fans are pissed. You're probably wondering why. You're probably wondering, well, what, is the gameplay messed up? No, the gameplay is actually fine. In fact, it actually has gotten better because it finally went back to its original roots of how it should be. Class picking, different soldiers to use, actually going back to the Clone Wars and bringing back the heroes from them, and I don't get it. I don't get it why they screwed up at that point. It's freaking insane. It's ridiculous even, but it's whatever on that. Could it be? Oh, I don't know. Could it be loot boxes? You guys know me. You guys know me. I completely despise loot boxes. Like, I don't see the point for them. I honestly don't. It's the most dumbest thing I've ever seen. Like, could anyone possibly screw up, like, a game any worse than Star Wars Battlefront 2? You honestly can't. Like, you seriously can't. But yet, for some odd reason, EA thought it would be wise to put loot boxes in one of their games. Actually, you know what? I'm actually not surprised by this. Because of how EA has been as of late, and basically coming out and saying that, we don't care about the customers, it's all about their money, and before they complain, we already got their money anyway. Oh, but you guys forgot that we can actually, if we don't like the game, we can take it back and refund it, right? We can refund that game for every single penny we purchase on that. And if we got it digitally, guess what? We can refund that as well. So guess what? Whether your game wins or loses, if we don't like the game, we can have our money back, and you lost out on that purchase. Sorry. It's just the way it is, EA. But the funny thing is, though, is that at launch, there was already Battlefront 2 problems right here, because the first problem that EA ran into was having to unlock one of the villains that you could play as a game. That villain being Darth Vader. Darth Vader was at the price of like $2,000 that you have to in-game wise to actually play, or you could spend about 40 hours in the game. You gotta be freaking kidding me! 40 hours. That is just about 2 days worth of playing. You have to play that game 2 days freaking straight. 2 days straight, non-stop, no breaks, no whatsoever, just to get Darth Vader. And your success rate at trying to get him? Very thin. Thinner than a piece of scratch paper, basically. And that's the most dumbest aspect right there. Like, I remember playing Battlefront 2 on the PlayStation 2 and having, like, if you keep on killing enemies on the other team and racking up those points, you can actually play as a hero or a villain, depending on who you're side. Now, you have a very limited time, and that time goes down with however much, with all the damage you take, but that's, a small price to pay, honestly. It evens out the entire gameplay. It doesn't make the game overly hard. It doesn't make it, or challenging for anyone. And Battlefront 2, the original one, is a far better play than anything else, to be honest. And to be fair, I'd rather play that than the new one, honestly. And no wonder everyone's actually fetching out to go out and get the original Battlefront 2 to get it to work, because, well, no wonder. It's better, because you want to know why? It wasn't made by EA, and 2, there's no microtransactions. There's none, because back in my day, for those kinds of video games, there's no need for microtransactions, because you couldn't. There wasn't any need for DLC. You bought the full frickin' game. Seriously, I am starting to go ahead and, without a doubt, and say that kids these days are, if they look at games on how they were today, they're probably thinking, oh man, games like this for the whole time. No way, 10-year-old Jimmy. Games back then were the shit. They were everything. They were the bomb. They were bomb diggity, I'll tell you. They were probably, I cannot believe I just said that. I'm terribly sorry, but bomb fucking diggity, whatever. Anyway, but yes, if kids, I again am afraid that if a kid sees games on how they are today with their microtransactions and everything else, I'm afraid they're just gonna look back at older games and saying, man, this game sucks because I can't buy anything in game to get better. Sorry, kid. If you don't like the game, play something else. Or don't play it. Don't buy it. But if you want to keep on playing the game, you gotta get good. That's why we have Dark Souls. But we're not discussing Dark Souls because that's a much better game right here. But first, that was the only problem. Darth Vader was the only hurdle, and they seem to have gotten over it. They actually did get over it because they actually removed like that bit of like all the ways that you need to do to unlock a certain hero or villain to play as. They got rid of all that stuff, and you're able to play as them they went back to the point system now. They finally freaking went back to the point system on how it was back then. How they couldn't do it before was bullcrap, and I'm fuming at that. That is ridiculous. The second thing is that they're loot boxes, which in most loot boxes, as I've said, they're mainly cosmetics. Overwatches are cosmetics. Counter-Strike CS:GO, Counter-Strike's, Counter-Strike Global Offensive CS:GOs, there are cosmetics. Team Fortress 2, those are cosmetics. They're all just hats. They're all just friggin' hats, and it's like I don't get it, but I don't even play the game anyway, but it's it's whatever. Smite, theirs are cosmetics. God, what other game? Paladins, that's again another game. That is an Overwatch clone. Those are cosmetics. And now, but here is what Star Wars Battlefront 2 did. Here's what EA thought it was smart enough. They said, okay, we're gonna bring in loot boxes. Okay, cool. Maybe I can get customize different soldiers. Customize my clone or stormtroopers, or customize my rebels or my droids. See how that works out. Oh, no. If you thought about that, you're dead wrong. Because here's the thing. They added in stuff in those loot boxes to make you stronger in the game. And this dumbass award goes to EA, because they're nothing but dumbasses. Yes, they decided to go ahead and put stuff that would make your character stronger in the game. And guess what? Both Hawaii and Belgium are actually making making rights to these games, and how these sort of loot boxes are gambling, and how children play these games. That's illegal. Gambling is illegal in a lot of states and in a lot of countries, and EA does not care about that. All they care about is getting their customers money. I'm super glad that they finally realized that at this point, EA knew that they fucked up. Because now they're undergoing investigations, they're putting new laws into effect on this. And at that point, whenever they heard about it, they got rid of them completely. There are no more microtransactions in the game. None whatsoever. I don't even think that EA is going to be putting out DLC for Battlefront 2 anytime soon anyway. I mean, if they did, it probably would be free DLC. Because how in the world are they going to be able to get that back? I honestly don't know. And to be honest, I honestly don't care because I hate the game. But here's a tweet that is just about a month old. I'm sorry for getting on topic with this, but this tweet right here is basically from Oscar Gabrielson, the general manager over at DICE, the people who developed Star Wars Battlefront 2. He posted a tweet saying this: "As we approach the worldwide launch, it's clear that many of you feel there are still challenges challenges, my bad, in the design. We've heard the concerns about potentially giving players unfair advantages, and we've heard that this is overshadowing an otherwise great game. Oh, you've heard? You've heard the concerns about potentially giving players unfair advantages. All the items you can get in a loot box, DICE and EA, are stuff that always gives your player and gives other players advantages. You just hearing about this now proves nothing. It only proves that you're just stupid and are fucking greedy. You pointing this out now, were you thinking that you're going to get our sympathy out of it? Fuck no and fuck you. You're not. Let's keep on reading this. This was never our intention. Bullshit. Excuse me. Sorry, as you guys may not know this, but I'm allergic to bullshit. Continuing on, sorry, we didn't get this right. Oh my god, I freaking love reading this. We hear you loud and clear, so we're turning off all in-game purchases. We will now spend much more time listening, adjusting, and balancing and tuning. This means that the option to purchase crystals in the game is now offline, and all progression will be earned through gameplay. It took them this long. It took them this fucking long to finally get through that. It took them this long to finally fucking realize that they're in the toilet completely. It took them this long. Fucking incredible. The ability to purchase crystals online will become available at a later date. Wait a minute, hold on, what? Hold on. Let me get one thing straight here. You're telling me that you're taking them out now, but then your ability to but then you're gonna put them back in later. EA and DICE, will you ever learn? Will you ever fucking learn? Okay, if you're going to be putting them back in to purchase loot boxes or anything like that, or quote-unquote battle packs, like you do in frickin' Battlefield, or in Battlefield, my bad, not Star Wars Battlefield. Excuse me, Star Wars Battlefield, that would be frickin' weird. But, why are you putting them back in? Why would you ever want to put them back in? You know you guys are under fire right now for this. Why would you want to go ahead and put your asses back into the flames? You guys really are stupid, aren't you? My God, I've seen dumb, I've seen idiotic, I've seen complete ignorant. This right here is just full-blown stupidity. The ability to purchase crystals in-game will become available at a later date, only after we've made changes to the game. We'll share more details as we work through this. Oscar Gabrielson, General Manager at DICE. Oh my God. What are they even thinking? What are they even doing? What are they even planning? I'm actually afraid of what they're planning. Actually, you know what? If it's something as equally as dumb and as equally more as they are in trouble with, I'd say let them do it. If they really want to, if they know that their stocks are plummeting, I'll actually throw up a picture of their current stocks right now as they are. Their stocks are falling. They may be rising a bit, but they're falling. They are ever so falling. Their stocks were okay, you know, at the very beginning, but ever since that they've seen about this and they've heard about this going on, it has been plummeting. Like dead weight, like a 100-pound bowling ball falling from the Empire State Building that fast and that bad. So, what's my final thought on this? People, if you're going to be developing a video game, or if you are going to be wanting to publish a video game, greed is what will kill your business instantly. Greed is what will show how stupid you are. Greed will show how truly desperate you are. Game developers, game designers, game publishers, don't be stupid. Don't be desperate. Don't be greedy. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. I'm at loss for words with this still. I seriously can't. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter as well. Links are in the description down below. Feel free to check them out. And, as always, I will see you all on the flip side. Later.